What's up, guys? It's Michael Key, and I am back. It's been about a week since I've done my last podcast. I apologize. I've been feeling pretty under the weather the last week. No, it was not COVID. I'm not sure what it was, but I am back, and we're doing the podcast now. So today, I got a couple things I want to talk about. Nothing necessarily new to the audience, but one thing, college football is back. That's an awesome time of year. I'm a huge football fan. I played football, as many of you know, and I love when college football is back on. And then tonight, the NFL starts. I believe we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys playing tonight. So the defending champions. I'm excited to see what that has to show us. And if you're not excited about college football being back on, then you are not an American. No, I'm kidding. But for real, it is probably the most exciting time of year, and it just makes everything better. But the other thing, if you watched any of the football games last week, you would notice there was a big story, and that was on Sunday night with Notre Dame taking on Florida State. Mackenzie Milton, who was the quarterback at UCF when UCF went undefeated those years, broke his leg and blew his knee out, in one of the worst injuries I've ever seen in college football. And he's been out for 3 years and has made a incredible comeback to get back on the field and almost led Florida State back to a win against Notre Dame the other night. So if you don't know about that story, I suggest that you go read about it. It is an absolutely incredible story. Now, to get into some political stuff. So I want to let you guys know I am vaccinated. Well, I have one of my vaccination shots, and I'm going to get my other one here in a couple weeks. Why did I get vaccinated? To be honest with you, I don't know. I just did it. I'm not necessarily for it or against it. I just got it. Didn't feel one way or the other, and I don't think that anyone who is against it should go get it. And if you want to go get it, then go get it. Here's my problem with some of the commentary coming out. It seems to be if you are on the left, you are depicting that Republicans or conservatives are saying it is bad to go get vaccinated and trying to warn people against getting vaccinated. No, that's not what is going on. See, if you're a conservative, at least how I think about it, I could care less if you got vaccinated. It's your choice. We just don't want people forcing us to get vaccinated. That's the difference. It shouldn't be that you're forced to do anything. You have the right to do whatever you want to do. But there are some things that absolutely piss me off when I hear comments like our hospitals are being so overrun that we should start turning away unvaccinated individuals that get COVID. If you're vaccinated, we'll treat you. If you're unvaccinated, then we're not going to treat you. Are you fucking serious? I wrote down a few things. If you're a smoker, the remedy for not getting lung cancer is to quit smoking. The remedy for avoiding an abortion, on the most part, is to use protection. Wear a condom or abstain. The remedy for not getting HIV or STDs, same thing. Wear a condom. The remedy for heart disease, diabetes, or other fat-related illnesses, exercise on a proper diet. And the remedy for not getting COVID is to get vaccinated, maybe. Actually, that's not even a remedy because people that are vaccinated are still getting it. Apparently, it just makes the effects of that Delta strain or whatever it is a lot worse than what you would normally see. But we're not turning away fat people that get a heart attack that run less than 15 miles a week and eat McDonald's every day. We're not turning away the guy with lung cancer who smokes 2 packs a day. And we're not turning away, some states are now with the new Texas law, but the left wants people to have an abortion whenever they want. Oh, you don't want the baby? Yeah, just abort it. But they could have just used a condom. It all correlates. So how are you going to turn away someone that feels like, I don't want to get the vaccine? I don't know. It's only been out for 9 months. Or about a year at this point, I think. And I listened to Joe Biden's talk today. And he talks about, the economy was, it was only creating 50,000 jobs. Now we created 700,000 jobs. We didn't order enough vaccine for the whole country, and now we have. Well, hey, dumbass. It was a new vaccine, and actually they ordered over 150 million doses, I believe. That's about half the population of the country, not counting illegals that you let in. So if you count the illegals you let in, then yeah, we probably didn't order enough. Not even close. But yeah, we're not turning away 400-pound people from getting treatment at the hospital when they have a heart attack. But they could have avoided that. We're not turning away the smokers. We're not turning away. Think about this. We want to legalize marijuana. If you smoke marijuana, you have a risk of getting lung cancer. I don't care what fucking people say. If you're smoking, you're putting the smoke in your lungs, you're risking getting lung cancer. But we're not going to turn them away. Why are we going to turn away someone who chose not to get vaccinated? What kind of sense does this make? It doesn't make any sense. It's just crazy because there are people who have strong feelings of not getting vaccinated. A lot of black people don't want to get vaccinated because they have certain reasons they don't want to get vaccinated. That's up to them. If they don't want to, they don't want to. And the hospital's like, yeah, but we have to treat them. Well, you treat everyone else that has avoidable illnesses. How about the guy that is fucking around with a snake and gets snake bit? You still treat him. Yeah, you charge him a bill. The people that you're treating, they have to pay. One way or another, whether it's with insurance or out of pocket, they got to pay. It's not like you're not going to get paid. It's not like you're giving them the COVID treatment for free. The vaccine's free, yeah, but not the hospital bill. Let them run that risk. So, to say, we're going to force all the teachers to get vaccinated, the only person it's affecting is people that don't get vaccinated. And if that's one teacher, that's that teacher's choice. Let it be their choice. If it is so much as, you will die if you don't get vaccinated, then let them fucking die. I hate to say that, but that is their choice as an American citizen. Why are we trying to force this on people? That's the difference. The difference between the right and the left. The left wants to actually force this on people because they think that it's going to benefit everyone. It doesn't, because if I take the vaccine, I can still get COVID. And apparently I can still give COVID to everyone else. So the only benefit getting vaccinated is the impact that it has on me. I may be able to deal with it a little better than someone who's unvaccinated. But I can still give it to everyone else. I can still get it. So if it's only impacting me, then why the fuck do you care? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it's going to keep going down a bad road. The more they force things, the more people are going to get aggravated. And people are going to eventually fight back. And it's a shame to see because we have people, half of the country, that just can't get it through their fucking head. I'm trying in my mind right now to rationalize why they would force it on people. Because, like I said previously, the only person it really impacts is me, the person that chose not to get vaccinated. And like I said, I got vaccinated, or I'm in the process of being vaccinated, really just because I have no feelings one way or the other about it. But I'm not going to tell someone they have to go get vaccinated. It's only been out for less than a year. And then to say that the vaccine wasn't what it was when you took office is the most incredible thing to me, because it was. In fact, you got the fucking vaccine before you got into office. The same one that we're getting. And remember when was it Kamala Harris, I think during the debate, was like, I'm not taking anything that the Trump organization comes out with. Well, you did. And now you're giving it to every American and to a bunch of countries around the world. So it's so hypocritical on their end that we're even having this discussion. Now he's going to force all the teachers in the country now at risk of losing their job on whether or not they get vaccinated. If the kids are vaccinated, let's say we have the kids vaccinated, and the teacher doesn't want to get vaccinated, who's it affect? It affects the teacher. It didn't affect the kids. I don't get it, because if I can still get COVID and I can still give COVID, vaccinated or not, it's not like I'm giving less of COVID to someone else when I'm vaccinated. I'm giving COVID. I'm giving the full virus to someone else when I'm vaccinated. I'm still contagious, and I can still get the full virus. But the only difference is the effects it has on me personally. Seems like a personal decision to me. So if you want to go get vaccinated, go get vaccinated. If you don't, don't. I don't care. I'm going to do my thing. You do your thing. That's how it should be. I shouldn't have to show you a vaccination card. I shouldn't have to fucking wear a mask if I don't want to wear a mask. Why? Because we've been doing this shit since last March, and it doesn't fucking work. A lot of people have died from this. I just had a family friend die the other day. You know, and as sad as it is, it hasn't made a difference. Wearing a mask hasn't fucking made a difference. The vaccine seems to not make a fucking difference. A lot of people are fucking vaccinated. It hasn't changed shit. You know, Australia, a lot of people are getting vaccinated. They're still fucking locked down. They still got the damn thing, going around. People are still testing positive for the damn virus, even after being vaccinated. Just like the flu vaccination, right? So let it just be a personal choice. Don't try to force it on people. You know what it is that the government spent so much fucking money on the vaccine, they need people to get the shot to make it seem like they didn't waste a bunch of money. And they didn't waste money. It's not a waste of money, developing the vaccine. It's a good thing they did. But that's what it is. That's what they're trying to shove down people's throat to justify the fact that they spent however many billions of dollars on this vaccine. The whole thing with Joe Rogan and the ivermectin, right? Everyone's all over Joe Rogan taking ivermectin, not knowing that there's actually like a Nobel Peace Prize that was awarded based on the study of ivermectin, I think using it for certain viruses in people. And then, they're like, oh, it's a horse dewormer. No, I think there's two different kinds of ivermectin. You have one you can use in people and one that they use for horses. It's not even the same thing. I'm not a doctor, but from what I've read, it's a little bit different. And he tested negative in like a week of having coronavirus after all the stuff he took. He took the same thing that Trump took, and then he took the ivermectin. And it worked. As much as people want to get on Joe Rogan, it worked. And one thing he said that kind of caught my ear, and it really makes a lot of sense, was why would the government be opposed to it? Well, because they want to push the vaccine. And I guess to get an emergency FDA approval for the vaccine, there can't be any other treatments. Now think about that. There can't be any other treatments to get emergency approval. And Joe Biden has been forcing the FDA, trying to get that emergency approval. So of course they're not going to let you think that you can take hydrochloroquine or ivermectin or the other shit that Trump took, because they need that approval from the FDA to get the vaccine out. So, just take these things into consideration when it comes to what you decide to do. Again, you shouldn't be forced to take anything. You shouldn't be forced not to take anything. It should be a pure personal decision. And it's not. The government is making it not a personal decision. That's just, some food for thought on that. I'm not going to get into anything else as far as Afghanistan. It's going to be kind of a short episode today. I just wanted to discuss the vaccine stuff and what I heard from Biden today as far as, forcing teachers to take it and at risk of losing their job. And I just don't think that's fair. And I think that the basis behind trying to force people to take the vaccination is just, there's no reason why it should be forced, in my opinion. Because the only people that it's going to impact are the ones that make the decision not to get it, or the people that make the decision to get it, because we don't know what the long-term effects are. I may grow a second head in 2 years. Who knows? I mean, but, it's just something to think about. And that's just my opinion. That's kind of what I wanted to hit on today. I wanted to get a podcast done today. It's not going to be a long one. This one is going to be videoed, actually, so you can view this on YouTube. But you can also listen to the audio on Spotify and Apple, iTunes, and a whole bunch of other platforms. So I think we're on 7 different platforms now. But if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, keep listening. If you have any questions, you can always email me. I put my email in the link. And I will be back on tomorrow with some more information. I apologize. It's been a week, but I am starting to feel better. So, yeah, thanks, guys.